Okay, here we are. Got the final book of Odin's Sphere. Got 5 chapters, 5 characters, and one Armageddon to deal with. So I'll be up front. I've decided to change the way this is going to go. Just a little bit. So there are going to be 5 bosses, and what we're going to do is I'm going to play through all 5 bosses with the wrong characters. And then I will also open up my other save file, and we can look at all of the bad endings that way. Then, after that, we'll go on to the... we'll do another run-through with the right characters. And then we can see how things are supposed to play out. So that should be fun. So without further ado, let us begin the Book of Armageddon. There will be kind of a bit of cutscene going on, believe it or not.
The spell of Darkova is still affecting me. I knew it would happen, but my heart is tainted. I can't bear it. Like a wolf, my hunger eats away at my very core. Velvet, not even you are safe from my appetite for human flesh. This shall be my end. But I cannot rot like this. Over here, Leventhin. Now sleep. Dream of devouring all. Greedy minds have once again set this cauldron alight. It should know who its master is, even without the ring. Now, respond to my voice. The time has come to bring judgment upon the earth. I am one with destruction. Absorb the power of every Phozon in the land. Now, annihilate this empty shell of a world! What a terrible sight. So this is what remains of King Valentine. Ingwe, you're alive? You still hide. Coward! Are you any better? You fled from the Netherworld. How rude. Hard to believe. You share my noble blood. Oh, we're very much alike. We both lust for power. Power? What power could you possibly hold? Let me show you the Darkova. Relive Titania once again. Impossible. I'll turn your precious cauldron into scrap. Will you fight to the death? Aye, unpleasant, isn't it? The cowardly prince who destroyed his country will give his life to save it.
There it is again. Someone is calling upon the power of Darkova once more. Stop! My blood is boiling, but the anticipation awakens a sick pleasure inside me. My heart is growing dark. Ah, here they come. That woman sends her servants to restrain me once again. King Galen, our queen who set your shackles has been sent into the darkness. No one shall interfere with the king's freedom once again. Then obey me, gravekeepers. If you wish the power of darkness to survive, then obey the shadows around you. From this moment on, leave the dead. Make your way to Titania. But we cannot leave. The Queen blocked the path. What?
Rest assured, King Galen. There is a way to escape.
Who are you?
I am your humble servant. My appearance has changed, but my loyalty has not. I am Beldor, a wise man. Are you aware that the Holia are able to traverse the border between life and death? As the new power figure in the Netherworld, all you need to do is command them.
Alia, show me the way. Let us abominations leave and enter the living world so we can devour life.
Even in death, those damn wizards.
What's happening?
The land is collapsing.
What?
Highness, the ocean rises. If this continues, 'tis only a matter of time until our land sinks below the waves.
The prophecies begin.
King Onyx! Your Majesty, what can we do?
There is no going back now. We shall march inland.
But the prophecies tell of our demise when we get to the World Tree.
There is no World Tree! That story is a mere fable. We shall burn the forest away and prove that those prophecies are false. Inform all in the Fire Realm. The time to seize the world has arrived.
I think it's fair to say King Onyx is a bit of a hothead.
King Odin, at this rate...
Galen runs the Netherworld. Do we have any troops?
Our infantry has been completely annihilated. The Valkyrie...
The main gate is destroyed. The enemy is inside the palace.
I knew this day would come. I made the Baelor for this. If only I still had it.
Here they come. We must protect the king.
Fine work, ladies.
Tis quiet. I no longer hear battle. I must be the only one left. Any warrior encountering so many Halia must become weak of heart. Why, 'tis Griselda. Have you lost your way in all this chaos? I have never done anything fatherly for you. Not once. If I could die for you, I would be satisfied. It seems that we can be together forever now. Are you happy, Griselda? You're so lovely, my child.
As foretold, death triumphs. From the balcony, you can see the dark troops cover the mountain and beyond. The spirits shall soon arrive here.
Ragnarvel must be...
Princess, remain calm. We must escape from here. I understand you must be worried about Oswald, who went to gather information.
Princess Gwendolyn, this way. He shall take you to safety.
Miris, I'm sorry. Please fetch my spear.
Princess Gwendolyn!
I shall follow Oswald.
No, you mustn't!
Fear not. I am a Valkyrie. If it becomes too much for me, I shall fly away. Now, go on.
Princess.
If we are to meet, let us meet atop Horn Mountain. They're coming. Hurry! What? No. Griselda? Are you... here for me?
Knock down the crown. Do not forget your role. From the epic poems.
Griselda?
All right. So, first we have to fight the six-eyed beast. So I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll fight the six-eyed beast with Velvet. When I played as Velvet last, right? So it makes sense.
It's you, isn't it, Ingwe? I had this premonition that you'd throw your life away.
You're alive, Princess.
Who are you?
Why is the Darkova quiet?
I see you failed to recognize me. I am Beldor, Skolzi's compatriot.
You're that sorcerer.
Thanks to the curse he cast upon me, I can still act even after death.
What did you do to Ingwe?
He did that to himself. He tried to stop the cauldron.
He tried to stop Armageddon.
Destiny has a sense of irony. For now he is the very thing that will cause it! Now, beast! Devour your twin sister! Let tears of blood flow!
Please, just kill me. Kill me now.
Ingwe, I understand. If I can't save you, I'll...
All right. Here we go. So this fight is a little different than when you first do it at the end of Velvet's story, because the Darkova's heads all have separate health bars. So that's going to be an interesting wrinkle. And I'm pretty sure it's picked up more moves. I mean, I'm just staying in the air and flailing away. But it's not going to be this easy forever. It does like to rearrange its heads. And, cool. Now, the upper air is poisoned, and if I stay there too long, I'll get poisoned too, so... Gotta wait it out. It does also form these little platforms here. These rock outcroppings. You can use them to your advantage. Let's see. What else was it? I haven't seen much in the way of other moves just yet. Honestly, this fight is going pretty easily. I thought it would be a little harder. I mean, it is harder than at the end of Velvet's story. Just by virtue of the boss having more health and, you know, 3 separate health bars. Because I'll be honest, when after the last session, I went and, well, I only did this one fight, just to see how it would go and kind of get an idea of how long it would take. And it was rougher than this. You know what, though? On here, I might as well spend all of my bosons, because I'm not going to need them for anything else after this. So let's do that. Obviously, the best time to do this is when you're in the middle of the fight. And in fact, near the end of it, right? That's how it works. It's fine, don't worry about it. That attack hit hard, but... Hey! There we go. That's the first one down.
Oh, it's you, Velvet. I thought you were Mother.
Ingwe,
What happened to it? To the cauldron? I can't think straight. I can't remember anything. I'm so exhausted. Just let me lie here. Please, Velvet.
go to sleep, Ingwe. You won't suffer anymore. Let us go to our mother. Together. The three of us. Together. Just like before.
Both of you have perished. The cipher is powerful. I underestimated it. There's still the book. I shall not give up. What? Where is it? No. Did he drop it? Somewhere in this firestorm? You damned fool! Ugh! I shall persevere. I cannot give up.
Oh, so much for that. All right, Lord of the Netherworld. Well, that's now King Galen, so since he's Cornelius's grandfather, might as well go as Cornelius.
I can smell you. I know you are here. Come out, Cornelius.
What a terrible creature. So that was your voice.
So, you remember me?
How could I forget? The beast that devoured his own citizens. The former king of Titania. And of all things, my grandfather.
Add filicide to my crimes.
What? No, not father.
My three mouths consume indiscriminately. What I eat becomes a feast for the maggots in my belly. Giving you that sword. I thought it would help, but it proved to be useless.
I shall bury you with this sword like my father did.
Are you suggesting that my destiny is to be killed by my own bloodline? It shall not go as you planned. I am ready.
All right, so King Galen does have the same shape, you could say, as the Darkova, but it is a significantly different fight. And you can see here that even though I'm attacking the heads, I'm not actually doing any damage to the main health bar. You have to shatter the skulls, and that will expose his core, like so. So yeah, this is one of those bosses. You know the type that have limited vulnerability, and you have to hammer away at them. I mean, thankfully, taking out the skulls is not actually extremely difficult. That takes care of that. Keep watching out for the extra attacks. Here's ooh, that's a new one. He likes to just stick his heads in the ground like an ostrich or whatever. Have them snake back up to enclose you and do damage to you. There's that attack, which, I don't know, I guess it's supposed to break your guard. The hard part is just staying in the air long enough to keep your combat going. Because Cornelius is, he's not as nearly as floaty as Velvet. That's one way of doing it. Oh, come on. There we go. Jeez. He's still got at least... Well... Let me rephrase it. He's still got half his refill bar left. And I'd like to think I've been doing this as quickly as I can. Maybe not speedrunner skills, or maybe not a speedrunner tier. But what I mean is I've been... Oh. What I was trying to say is that I have been aggressive the whole time, and I'm still not able to get more than, oh, damn, so close. Still not able to do like a full yellow bar of damage to him. Oh, the other thing is, at least the way I remember Cornelius' skills, is that he doesn't have a good array that really helps out in this situation. Like his, he doesn't have a whole lot of skills that kind of keep him in the air in place. The kind that would be really handy against a boss like this. Maybe what I should do is, oh, I gotta be on the ground for that. Do this. See, now he's holding himself even higher, so I can't really get to him. On the plus side, though, his refills are over. So it looks like just one more phase of this smash the skulls, and then I'll be able to finish him off. Any other fun moves I can try? Mega Spark, maybe? Ooh. There we go. Take that, King Gallon. What you got to say to me now?
Despair floods my heart. It gouges at my mind. It pounds my shattered skull. That woman's curse is like a parasite winding through my decrepit body. Turns me to this state.
It's a nightmare.
Odette cast a curse on me, keeping my body in this immortal rotting form. She did not know her error. The darkness in my soul, summoned by the secret technique of Darkova, turns even pain to pleasure.
So Queen Odette is already...
How keen of you. Only she can remove this curse of immortality, but that cannot be done now. I am an eternal being, and I cannot be defeated. This is the end of my land, and the end of our battle. If I were to eat your flesh and hold it within my rotting stomach, the vileness of such an act would give this body indescribable pleasure.
Your heart's as rotten as your body.
Indeed. I was once a hero to this nation, but alas, now I am a feared beast. Now, Cornelius, become part of King Gallon.
Well then. Remember when Gwendolyn actually killed Queen Odette? Might have been a mistake. Hey, speaking of Gwendolyn, how about we have her fight the incarnation of fire?
This smoke is like a wall. I can't keep flying. The flames are over there.
Hey, you're...
Vulcans, do not attack! Well, well.
King Onyx.
Poor girl. All this soot has ruined your perfect skin. The damp wood creates so much smoke.
Why have you come here?
Can't you hear the tremors? Our land is beneath the sea. We have nowhere to go. But don't worry. We shall take this world from the humans and rule it.
If flames rule the world, 'tis as bad as sinking. I must prevent it.
Look at her talk.
How you underestimate me. I did not fight you before. I did not want you to see. See me like this!
This is who you really are?
Do I frighten you? You could never love me. But you are no paragon of virtue yourself. You have killed so many. And with that bloody hand, you caressed the neck of that terrible swordsman. You threw away your purity.
Stop it!
Well, seems King Onyx is in a mood. Let's knock some sense into him. Hey, Gwendolyn's ice shot should make things easy, right? Actually, I should spend all my points, huh? What do we got? Okay, that makes sense. I'll just buy these real quick. Will they actually help? I don't know. And maybe there's something I can do here. Skill link is probably a good idea. Yeah, we'll do that. Let's see. Yeah, I'll hang on to these. Maybe what I'll do is I'll slap that on. What were my moves again? High thrust, needle strike, rising crescent. Ah, yes, okay. Alright, let's calm him down a little more. Don't like that. Still don't like that. Now I'll throw this on. Yeah, just for now. I should eat something before I kick the bucket. We'll do this. You prepare yourself on it. Still feeling pretty sketchy about it. Ooh, that is less than... That was a pretty heavy hit. So when in doubt, just invincibility refrain. Three even words. I-frame your way out of it. That's what I meant to say. Invincibility refrains. Let's try the ball flash again. We've almost got it. Just because I've almost got it doesn't mean I'm not worried that I might mess up and bite the big one. There we go.
Lord Onyx! Are you wounded?
Vulcans! None of you touch Gwendolyn's remains.
King Onyx.
Silence!
The ocean fast approaches. We must advance, or...
Forget about me. Flee if you wish. Go! Get out of my sight!
We have no choice.
We must stay here.
This always happens. I turn my most precious treasure to ashes. Oh, Gwendolyn. My tears of sorrow will snuff out my soul's fire. Why did destiny bring me to you? I'm not letting you go. You belong to me now. And I will never let you go.
God, even like that. Still hate King Onyx. Alright, well, whatever. That's done. Next, fight the Cauldron. For these two, it really doesn't matter which ones I pick. So I'll just pick Mercedes just because it's going to be the same thing either way.
Absorb it all. Let the world wither away. You fools wish to stop me? Witness my sins! Another visitor. A cipher user this time. Your jewels cannot destroy the cauldron. It still has work to do. Now, bury those who dare to interfere, so that the dear child may sleep undisturbed.
Alright, so you might have noticed that even though Mercedes showed up, she didn't have any voice lines. That's what happened best when you pick a generic wrong choice. What am I even supposed to be hitting? Let's see. Oh, no power. That's why that didn't work. Well, yeah, I gotta attack the big glowing eye. Go figure. Normally this would be a platforming section, but by playing as Mercedes, it should be a lot easier than that. I got my slightly wrong there. That's alright, I'll just go point blank, shoot up the eye, and... Ah, yes, there's the core. And also these drones. I don't know what that's about. That's the battle loop for this thing. Actually, let's spend some more phosons. I don't know, I can add Earth Roar. No, we've seen Earth Roar, haven't we? Yeah, I'm just not into most of these skills. I guess round shot would be wise. I thought I'd do something about these drones, but oh yeah, so these cables do kind of start wiggling around, and when they do, they will damage you if you try to land on them. So, you know, obviously I don't want to actually do that if I can help it. Take that, you big jerk. I don't know, I guess we'll just toss out a whirlwind. That's probably fine. Yeah, that's fine. Watch out for giant lasers. Let's see. Let's throw out a blaze right on top of it first. What is it? Oh, it's that stupid wizard eye thing. Yeah, that's right. Sometimes, the thing will also just vent steam at you, or whatever it is. I guess it's steam. Because you gotta complicate the, you gotta complicate the, just, let that happen. Let's say it for real. You gotta complicate the challenge every single round. It's just how video games work. So, let's see. I still got another level 4 blaze, so boom. Go. Now we're down to the last phase, which will complicate things by doing, I don't know what. But you notice, I've got a lot of extra foes on inside of this. Will I do anything with them? I don't know. But I am getting a constant refill. I interrupted like so. That's good. And this should do it. What? No, it didn't do it. What's ahead? It just magic pixeled me. Oh, maybe if I do this.
Wake up, Cauldron! Can you not hear me? No, the furnace's core has been cracked! We will all be vaporized! Come, Leventhan! The time for your awakening has arrived! Rise from your cradle! You shall devour the world! Cipher Handler! Die with the cauldron!
Remember that little itty-bitty baby dragon? So, that didn't go well. Finally, we'll have Oswald to fight the last dragon. He struggled with it before when it was a little baby, but it should be fine now, right? He's gotten stronger since then.
Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful! I've longed for this power! I will unveil Armageddon!
And look, you can still see the
To
eggshell.
have my soul bound so, and to be destined to suffer for eternity. This curse is unbearable! Yes. Now it begins. This land of terrible suffering, destroy it completely! Wipe away my sins, and my body with them!
And there goes Valentine. You also might have noticed the crown.
Out of my way! Out of my way! Out of my way!
So just attack the crown, you know. Maybe going berserk will speed this up considerably. Maybe I won't use up my entire meter just like that. Alright, let's climb back up there. And watch out for lightning strikes. Yeah, you definitely want to watch out for it looks like the crown is gone. Oh, well, you don't like that. Just stay up here. what the hell are my moves with Oswald? I already forgot. Fatal Raid. Is that... Oh. That was rough. Yeah, we'll just dive right back in, I guess. Not even, do you want to try again? Just go for it. That's what I was hoping for. We'll just save the Berserk for the second phase. So the eggshell is destroyed. That's what the first phase is. That could have gone better, but... Alright, let's heal. Oh, look at that.
Behold!
Come on, buddy, go back to sleep. Alright, so now comes the giant laser, right? Oh, and the bite. Got a crunch.
Out of my way! Out of my way!
That's one way to survive a giant laser, just guard it. You'll be fine.
Behold!
Counter moves. That's... Well, that's not going to do me a whole lot of good here. Do I have any other moves? I mean, I'm sure I do. That would come in great use here. Vile Rush. Yeah, that Phantom Killer, that's the counter. Burial Dive, that's the Red Hot Kick. That's not what I wanted to put there. I guess I'll go Berserk again? Yeah, we'll do this. There. Problem solved, right? Must be.
Look at that!
Ooh. The light is raining down upon the earth. The one controlling that light must be the king from the prophecies. An omen from the sky.
Brahm!
This isn't good. The ground here is sinking. If the land collapses, not one soul will survive. This is terrible. We cannot flee any further. We have to climb. Hurry!
I mean, I get the urgency, but climb what?
The tip of Horn Mountain is sinking. This is the last piece of land in Arion. Whose wish was this? Please. As long as someone survives this cataclysm, I would gladly give my body and soul up to the heavens. If my wish comes true, and someone I love survives, then my death would have some meaning. This is a terrible ending.
Spelling it right out. All right. So yeah, there you go. The game does tell you, hey, you did it wrong, so why don't you try it again? And it points you right to this. And these do have clues inside them. But I already know how to do this. Alright, then it kicks you back to the title screen. But, before we do things the right way, I said we would look at the other bad endings. So it's a good thing I still have that save file where everything's already completed. Socrates, come here. Okay. So we've seen what happens when you do things with Velvet. I guess we'll take a look at if you do things with Oswald. This is just a generic one.
What's wrong?
Where am I? Where's the cauldron?
You're awake. So tell me, Ingwe, how does it feel to be the beast of Armageddon?
King Valentine.
Wrong. When you found that mystic power, you didn't learn everything about it. The most important part has been kept from you. Urza made it a secret.
Mystic power.
The wise men may be dead and gone, but ironically, the great Beldor may die. But my spirit survives, thanks to the Puka curse you cast upon me.
Beldor.
You cannot defy me anymore. After the tragedy of King Gallon in Titania, we continued our research. So that even if Darkova went completely mad, we would still be able to control it. I doubt you can understand me, considering you have a beast's mind. In any case, you will serve me, so that I can become king. Now burn everything!
What in blazes has happened? I've become...
Alright, let's see what happens with part 2. See what happens also in the next one. What happens if you choose play to the end?
Finally dead, huh? You jewel handlers, you've wasted everything. The spell is broken. It seems that the user must be Titanian royalty if the power is to work properly. In any event, this will not last long. I now know the mystic power. I will simply curse someone else and control them.
Go back to your grave.
Ingwe!
Death is no barrier. The dead roam freely here. My mind is finally clear. But I have little time. I must stop the cauldron. I need to reach it.
So that's the end of that. Let's see. So that's the generic one. That's Velvet's. We'll do Mercedes.
What are you?
It's been a while.
Who are you?
You don't recognize me. I have decayed since we last met, but I am Beldor, the sorcerer.
You're Beldor?
Indeed. I believe I owe you. I also owed your mother. If you give me the Ring of Titrell, I will refrain from attacking Ringford.
I do not have it.
What? Tell me where it is.
Even if I knew, I would never tell you.
Very well. Since you cannot help me, I will grind you into dust.
Don't underestimate my bow.
Careful with that, my dear. You might injure your little friend.
Huh?
Do you remember the frog Ingwe? I'm sure you do.
Ingwe?
He transformed himself into this, but he did not know we had a spell to rule beasts. He's a much better servant than Belial. Later, I shall inform him that he devoured the Fairy Queen.
That can't be you, can it?
That useless little... The spell of Darkova has been broken. You stupid fairy, interfering in my affairs. Spit it out. Where is the ring?
You control me no longer.
Ingwe!
Queen.
I'm so sorry. You're hurt, aren't you?
Don't talk. Shh. It's all right. Just wait. I'll go call the fairies.
Don't go. I want to tell you. I have so much to say. You know what? I defeated the Aesir.
I know. I heard. The Fairy Queen led her troops to victory. You did well. Mercedes.
Don't laugh, okay? Ingwe, I really care for you. Truly care.
No! Oh, heavens, strike me down! Smite me, please! Mercedes. 'Tis unbearable. Do you know how painful it is to hear that? My destiny is cursed. I cannot reciprocate your pure feelings. Now I realize what my heart has been telling me.
That's going a little too far. Tragedy abounds. Right. So that's Ingwe's stuff. Let's see. It said to the end. I was hoping it just meant like that chapter. Oh well. Well, I guess we could have watched it for generic purposes anyway. Oh well.
Father!
You've grown old, Edmund. Your trembling hands cannot wield a sword as they did in the past. You must remember, you used that terrible sword to smash my fangs.
Oh, hey.
In all of my mouths.
I didn't even think about that.
Is unspeakable. I can never forget it.
Father, this is your land. These are your people. How can you do this to them?
How can I forgive them? Do you take me for a saint? This rapture, this joy, you will soon understand it.
The mystic power is flawed.
To think that I saved you. Let me put an end to your ungrateful life.
Have you lost all love for your son? Is that part of you gone, Father?
This illusion called love will die along with the world. I will tear you limb from limb, and the beast will be no more.
Yeah, there's no alternate take on that scene.
You understand. Only my heart feels pain. 'Tis finally over. Finally. King Galen, you must know. The air of the netherworld has seeped into my bones. My body may rot, but it will never fall. 'Tis a curse Odin put on me so that I may suffer for eternity. But now, this curse works in my favor. The only one who can best me is that woman, and she is no longer here. What are you doing? Go, find more sacrifices. The banquet shall continue until I have cleansed humanity from this world.
Alright, so now we need... We'll do generic King Onyx.
Burn it all! Slaughter those who resist!
Onyx! Prepare yourself!
Go! The fairies grow weaker.
The forest has succumbed to our power.
The prophecies are lies. What?
I cannot permit this assault on the sacred forest to continue.
When did knights become trained to use sneak attacks?
'Twould be a disgrace to let you live.
Then die in disgrace. Welcome the looming fire that appears at world's end.
And the ending for that.
I am pleased that our reserve troops made it in time.
Yes, it was close. Thank you, my ladies of the flame. Thank you for rescuing me. What happened to the cipher user?
You were injured, and we could not contain our wrath. Not even ashes remain.
I see.
But the jewels are quite powerful, and we lost many comrades.
We own the forest. Now what?
Lord Onyx, you must know. We are weakening after separating from the origin of fire.
Our homeland is now completely underwater, and we...
'Tis but a minor distraction. Let us find the cauldron. Once we control that, we shall be victorious. Advance the troops! Hurry! Give your lives if you must!
Well, so much for that. You don't even see your character that you picked. You're just gone. But there is one more. That's gonna be with Oswald.
Follow the wind. Let the environment that has worked against us help keep our flames alight.
Lord Onyx,
What is it?
the Shadow Knight approaches.
We cannot restrain him.
Oswald, eh?
What is happening, Onyx? Why are you here? Answer me!
You need a reason? Then I shall tell you. I decided I want the world. All of it.
I thought you were more intelligent than this, but it seems I was mistaken.
It saddens me as well. now that we have met again? Shall I wipe away my dishonor, or shall I be reduced to ashes?
I will not make the mistake of letting you live this time.
This is not like before. Before leaving the Fire Kingdom, I absorbed the hottest lava into myself. I am now, without a doubt, the incarnation of a blazing inferno!
And finally, for real...
You've chiseled away at me, but I am still at my full strength. What? Can't you change? You can't be done already.
No. You will die.
How many times did you use your power in that battle? You've reached your limit.
Shut up and watch.
Vulcans, stand back.
Lord Onyx.
He has lost his power and his identity. His soul has been devoured. He's a mere shadow now.
So this is the end of the Shadow Knight.
I shall inform Gwendolyn of your fate when I meet her. Yes, your pathetic end. Now come, leave him be.
And there you have it. Those are all the tragic endings. If you do Armageddon wrong. Thanks, Socrates, for helping us out with that.